Good morning, Union Station, and that guy. Good morning, Toronto.
There he is. He's on the move.
Meredith Shaw.
Sydney Sixera.
How you doing on this Thursday? It's cold, eh?
It's cold. It's cold out there, and Frankie's making it look good. You know what I mean? But it looks chilly.
That's a great slogan. Frankie makes cold look good.
He does actually.
He does.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. It's a little.
I was going to say the same thing earlier. I'm like, I can't say that.
I'm not going to say that. I was about to say it. Sometimes I forget.
One day on a podcast, maybe, but not now.
No, not now. But I know we were talking quickly about things earlier this week that kind of set you off in the morning. Me, this morning, I walked in to get my car. An animal had into the garbage.
Oh, gotten in?
Yeah, gotten in. Oh, gosh, it was everywhere.
It was a raccoon face.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Raccoon face, squirrel face, I don't know. Skunk face. I even have skunk face in my neck of the woods in the city. Anyway, so what did I do? Walked to my car, texted Rod. Animals got into the garbage. Well, I can't deal with it.
At like 3 o'clock, you say, Rod, deal with it?
Well, no, not deal with it presently, like immediately. I just meant like, hey, FYI.
But in an hour, deal with it.
Well, I can't do it now. I'm going to be late for the show.
All right. No, you were not expected in that moment. See, that's my nightmare. I walk out of my house one day, and there's some kind of chaos going on, and I'm like, I got to go.
Yeah, I got to go. I was like, I got to go. I didn't time budget this.
Okay.
Anyway, so that was my morning, but I'm glad to be here sitting next to you, talking about one of our favorite / least favorite, potentially, topics.
Well, look, the Toronto Blue Jays and their GM, Ross Atkins, had a media availability yesterday. Two reasons he did that. One, the Jays announced Kevin Kiermaier, my wife's favorite player, is back on the team.
I get it.
Because he's a good outfielder.
Yeah. Sure, of course. It's all about the skill.
And they signed another guy, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Okay, whatever. He was finally asked, the Jays were finally put on the record about what happened with Shohei Ohtani to a point. Ross Atkins, the GM, confirmed that they spoke, confirmed they got close, and he also said this.
Incredible process and just group effort and collaboration that feels so good about not only that process, but what it meant to be in that position for this organization, for the city, for the country. There's no doubt in my mind he was exceptionally attracted to this country, this city, this team.
Now, he would also say getting the call that Ohtani wasn't going to be a Jay was one of the most difficult of his career. But then Spin City began, and it was all about the positives. Should Toronto fans, Mayor, because I think this is the discussion today, if the Jays want to go there, let's go there. Should they feel good that they came in second place, seemingly, that they were on the podium, that they owned the podium, like in Vancouver in 2010 at the Olympics, that the Jays were in the running? Should the Jays feel good or bad about that, and the fan base good or bad about that?
I mean, it's already happened, so why not let's just feel good about it? That's sort of what I think when it comes to this, because this was a real heartbreak, and we were following it very closely on this show, as so many people, were, and I really learned a lot about the intricacies of it through you. And I'm going to take it as, it was great that we were close, because that's what feels good. But I know there's a totally opposite stance on that feels like it's not great that we were close.
I understand the spin, though. Yeah. I get it, because what else are you going to say?
Yeah.
I think it's a worthless comment. I think all he had to say was, like, I think they got to stop having Ross speak. And I'm not kidding when I say that. When you and I sat here at the end of the season, and I said the Jays have lost a bit of trust with the fan base. Every time he gets in front of the media, they're not getting it back. So I seriously think they need to have that discussion. Whether it's irrelevant where the Jays were in that process. I don't think it makes the fan base feel any better, personally. The other part of yesterday, before we send it to Tam here, is I think the main headline of yesterday is this Jays team is coming back basically as it was without Matt Chapman at third base. Chew on that for a second. They don't think there's an issue with power. They don't think there's an issue with home runs. They don't think there's an issue with their stars. They feel really good about their team. I heard that 10 times yesterday. They feel really good about that team, and they're going to have better coaching, is what I heard. We got 20 seconds. Do you buy that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Let's buy that. Now, listen, off-season's not over, in fairness to Ross and the entire front office. It's not pitchers and catchers reporting next month here in February. But that was an interesting one. But Jays fans, again, feel good. You almost got Shohei Ohtani. It's 7:01. You're watching BT.